Who's on it, guys? Who is it? Let me see. Hold it up. Yeah, I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Donald Duck, maybe? Oh, I think I know who that is. That's the frog from Rapunzel. What's Rapunzel's frog's name? I forget.
It's a gecko.
Oh, what's his name?
Ely.
Whatever his name is, I forget.
You know what, Mom?
It's Rapunzel's frog.
Mommy.
Hey guys, I'm throwing this in at the end of Vlogmas Day 6. It's the morning of Vlogmas Day 7. I can't do a full Vlogmas today, so we just wanted to come on and quickly open our advents. I'm waiting for my mom and my sister to get here. The kids just woke up, so they look a little sleepy, but they wanted to open. So let's open really quick before Mama gets here with your donuts. All right, kids. Let's go. Avery's gonna open up the mermaid's pearl first. Oh, that's so pretty. Show them the yarning. Oh, so pretty. All right, let's see. All right, Loki, open up Day 7. It's another Avery. Oops, I wound this yarn and it looks like it went through the box. That's okay, we'll fix it later. I think this one's gonna be Avery's favorite color ever. Hold it up, Logie. Perfect. Avery, come here. What do you think of this Ruby and Roses color? It's like a teal, and teal is like your favorite color. What do you think, Avery?
Good.
It's good. Avery's a little tired. Here's Ruby and Roses. It's like teal and purple and brown, and it's so awesome. Okay, can you put that back in for Mommy? And here's the mermaid's pearl. This is called Playa Rosa. This one's hand dyed by Cake Wilco. This is so fun. This is such a pretty color. It definitely looks like a rose color. Really pretty. Okay guys, well, I'm gonna go get the kids settled before I get off with my mom and my sister, but we will see you later, and I will post pictures in Vlogmas Day 8 tomorrow. Hey guys, we're back. So welcome to Day 8 of Vlogmas. It's Sunday, December 8th, and it's been a few days since I've posted anything. Late last night or early this morning, I can't remember now. I posted Vlogmas Day 6, Vlogmas Day 7. We made a small little clip yesterday. I was going to post it at the end of Day 6, but I decided to hold it off until the clip for today. So as you could see, we opened up Vlogmas Day 7 advents yesterday really quick. The yarn was really cute. It was very pretty as always. So again, just to recap on Vlogmas Day 7, this was Mermaid's Pearl. It's called Playa Rosa. It was hand dyed by Cake Wilco. Very pretty rose colored yarn. So that's pretty. And then the Ruby and Roses one is like a teal color. By far Avery's favorite color so far. It's got like a teal, ocean blue vibe going with some purples in it. It's really, really pretty. So that's day 7 of Ruby and Roses. And the name of day 7 is Ice Castle, which I think is a gorgeous name for this because it does look like a nice ice castle with all the colors in it. It's got some like yellow hues in it as well. So I can't wait to see how that will knit up on the blanket. Yeah. So before we get into all of our New York stories, I didn't vlog yesterday because we were in New York, me, my mom, and my sister. It was hysterical. It was fun. We'll get into that in a few minutes. I was hoping to have my mom and sister on the vlog today, but I don't think they'll be able to make it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into it. So I haven't opened up my advents for day 8 today, so we're gonna do it together. So I'm excited. So let's do day 8 of the Mermaid's Pearl first. I can hear stuff rattling in it, so I think it might be a tin of some goodies. I think I'm right. Oh my god, it is the cutest little penguin tin. How adorable is this? So this is from Emma Ball, which I actually had just brought one of her bags from Mermaid's Pearl, and it's really cute. So these are called the Woolly Puffins. Love popping their jumpers on at the end of a very long day. So this is the Woolly Puffins in their rompers. They like to pop them on at the end of a very long day, it says. So it sounds like there's something inside of it. So, oh, how cute. They give you one little puffin stitch marker, which is just adorable. Oops, sorry. It's so cute. I'm having a hard time like getting it to stay still. There we go. Here's the pretty little stitch marker that it comes with, and they give you a fun darning needle in it, which who doesn't always need these because I feel like I'm always losing them. So that's really adorable. I'll be putting this to good use today. So that's the advent for day 8 for Mermaid's Pearl. Okay, so day 8 on Ruby and Roses. Let's see. Hers is kind of a big box, so it's hard to open. Bear with me. Oh, day 8 is so pretty. So this is called Nostalgia. Oh, wow. I don't know. I don't know which color so far is my favorite. I think they're all my favorites. I really, honestly, they're so good that I can't pick one. I mean, her colors are just amazing. So this is Nostalgia. It's purples, light purples, reds. There's some teal hues in there. I really just can't wait for this advent blanket to finish because I am just so excited about watching all the colors mesh together and everything. I was on Instagram last night on the train, and I forgot the girl who was knitting it, knitting in California or something. I don't know. Anyways, there was someone online who was knitting it with the Ruby and Roses advent. And she was on the second skein, and it was coming out so pretty. So I can't wait. I finished off the first skein of yarn last night. So I'm going to try to start the second skein of yarn today. So I'll wait to show you that until later today when I maybe start the second skein of yarn, or I'll pop it in tomorrow's video if I don't get a chance to later. We kind of have a busy day today. We're taking the kids to go see Santa at Bass Pro Shop. It's something that we do with them every year. It's really fun. They have an awesome Santa there. They have like a little winter wonderland for the kids. They can write notes to Santa. They can mail them. So it's fun. The kids love seeing all the ATVs there and sitting on them, the big fish tanks. They love just walking around and kind of exploring the store. There's turtles in there. They love seeing the turtles. We always buy things we don't need and spend hours in the store. So it should be fun. Our goal this year is to get Logan to sit on Santa's lap without crying. Every single year, it never fails. Logan's crying in the Santa picture. Pretty much every Santa picture that I have from when he was little, his head is down like this, and he's not even looking at the camera. Last year, I think, was the first year he may have been looking at the camera, but I was holding him, so I had to get in the Santa picture. And he was like arms out, like flailing at Eric, like, get me away from this dude. I don't want to be near him. So we snapped a quick picture and we called it a day. But, you know, I feel like the Santa pictures where the kids are screaming are almost the best pictures and the funniest pictures to look back at when they're older. Like, hey, look, you hated Santa. It's funny. So we'll see. I'm sure the twins won't be a fan of Santa this year. They're very skeptical of people in costumes and stuff like that. So we'll see how they do. Not quite sure, but stay tuned for a fun Santa picture of the kids. I'm sure we'll eventually get a family picture as well because nobody will sit with Santa, but we'll see. So we'll take it as it goes and we'll see how they're doing. So yeah, that was yesterday's Advent and that was today's Advent. So good. I was going to take socks on the train yesterday to knit. I was going to take my mistletoe mixer socks, but then I ended up taking my blanket in my little bag because I just can't put it down and it's such a fun knit and I had to knit it. My mom and my sister were laughing at me on the train ride up because I was knitting the blanket and they were like half sleeping because they were up since 4 o'clock in the morning and out of the house by 5 to get to my house for 6 to pick me up to get to the train station in New Haven for the 8:30 train. So it was a busy day. It was a long day. We did a lot of walking. I think we walked 5 miles, but it was super fun. We had a blast. I'm hoping we can do it again next year. We spent a lot of money. We went to a lot of different shops. Yeah, so I drove up to New Haven with my mom and my sister, but I drove us. My sister, of course, yelled the entire way because she said that I wasn't driving well. I didn't have my glasses on. It was dark. I was changing the lanes. I don't know. She was like backseat driving back there. My mom was like sleeping for half the ride. I kept like tapping her, like, wake up. Why are you still sleeping? She used to say she was just resting her eyes. So that was our drive up. Train ride there, uneventful, other than it literally took an hour and a half. I felt like I was on the train forever. I was getting jolted back and forth. I forgot how long the commuter rail is, like, and how many stops it makes. So we took the commuter rail. My mom was like, how many more stops do we have left? Are we done? Are we almost there? I felt like we were kids because me and her kept asking my sister if we were almost in New York. And she was getting so aggravated with us. She was like, we have 5 more stops. Stop asking me. So we made it to Grand Central Station. We walked over to Bryant Park from Grand Central Station, which wasn't a very far walk. So we walked over there. It was really cute. It was really pretty. They had a lot set up. The ice rink was cute. Me and my sister had seen like a couple of TikToks of like places where you should eat in Bryant Park, like some of the food vendors you should try. So we had a few in mind, but I can tell you, next year when we go, we probably would go on a weekday. The lines were astronomical. We wanted to get a s'mores from this place, S'mores and More, which are supposed to have fantastic s'mores. The line was like well over an hour and a half long. Like some lady said she had been waiting for an hour. I was like, I'm not waiting an hour and a half in line for s'mores. I can light my fire in the backyard and make a s'mores. Like, that is crazy. We didn't wait in line too long for lunch. We went to this truffle fry place and, you know, we got a New York cheesesteak. It was good. We ate. We walked around some more. We were watching people ice skate. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. There was a lot of different shops there. We didn't buy too much in Bryant Park. I just felt like a lot of the stuff was really expensive. I did buy a pair of earrings, but I mean, there was shops with ornaments that were really pretty, but they were like $40 for one ornament. So we really didn't buy anything in Bryant Park, but it was a great experience. I definitely would go back. It was super fun. Yeah, and we were just laughing the whole time walking around, but the problem was it was so packed that everybody was like pushing and shoving you, and like I kept making sure that my mom was tagging along and that we weren't losing each other, because it could have been so easy to just lose each other and get lost and not be able to find each other. So we ended up leaving Bryant Park shortly after because it was just too crowded. And we said, let's go to Rockefeller Center. So we took a pedal cab. So when we were leaving Bryant Park, we were going to take an Uber. But at this time of year, it's so hard to get an Uber in New York City because a lot of the streets are closed and there's just so much traffic from all the people coming in to see the Christmas tree. So there's these pedal cabs set up and they're decorated like for Taylor Swift. They're decorated for Christmas. So it's these guys on like a bike, which I'm assuming they're an e-bike because I can't imagine this guy pedals all these people around all day long for hours and hours on end. Like his legs would be dead by the end of the day. But anyways, the pedal guy initially started off that he wanted like $80 to give us a ride to Rockefeller Center. And I was like, no way, I'll find an Uber for like $15 and I'll figure out where this Uber will pick us up. I'm not paying you $90 to give me a pedal bike ride, even though it looks kind of cool and it looks kind of fun. So he, I guess, really wanted to pedal us around New York City. So he settled for $30 and we were laughing. So I'm like, all right, $30. You know what? YOLO, we're here. Let's do it. Once in a lifetime experience. Let's get in the pedal cab. So we get in this pedal cab. It's decorated as Taylor Swift. The back of it says, welcome to New York, or something to that effect. And it was blasting Taylor Swift music. So we all pile in, all three of us pile in this pedal cab. We're like squished like penguins. And the guy puts a blanket over us and he starts pedaling us to Rockefeller Center. We were whizzing in and out of traffic, like to the point where like I felt like the cab was like tilting and we were going one way and the other way. My mom's yelling, woo, 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 because like it's literally going everywhere. The guy is laughing hysterical at us. We're hysterical. We take a video on this thing because you guys need to see it. It's literally hysterical. If you go to New York, try to haggle them down to $30, spend the $30 and take it from Bryant Park to Rockefeller Center because it's hysterical. Hi guys, it's the Nutty Knitters. Here we are, traveling around New York in a bicycle train. What does our back say? Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Oh, it's a Taylor Swift. Oh. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. So he drops us off at Rockefeller Center. He helps us get out of the pedal cab. As we whizzed through traffic, we literally at one point were like up beside a tractor trailer truck, like whizzing by him. I'm like, oh dear Lord, I can see my life flash before my eyes. Here we go. Let's go. So we get in one piece to Rockefeller Center, which was pretty. The tree was pretty. There was just a lot of people there, so it was hard to get up front. There was a lot of security in New York. So it was hard to like get up to the fence to see Rockefeller, but there was a sweet couple who was trying to take a selfie. So I took a picture for them and they took a picture for us. So we took a picture in front of the tree. Of course, my mom didn't like her picture. She always says she looks terrible in them. She's like, do not post this. It's getting posted. So sorry, Mom. But yeah, it was fun. It was cute. It was pretty. It was like the first time I've seen the Rockefeller tree in years and years and years. So it was really cool to see. As we were kind of turning around, figuring out what shops we were going to go to, downtown Rockefeller Center, we spotted the American Girl store. We go in. I literally wanted to buy every single thing for my kids. Or for the girls. I ended up buying Avery and the twins matching pajamas, holiday pajamas for them and their dolls. The girls have the Bitty Baby dolls and Avery has, I don't know, she has like 20 American Girl dolls because she loves them. But I bought her for her 18-inch American Girl doll matching pajamas. So she put them on her this morning. They were really excited. So we did American Girl and then we walked to Lego, which the line was way too long. Then we tried to find the Nintendo store because I wanted to get something for my son because I brought something for the girls. And he's into Mario Kart and Luigi. So we literally walked in circles for like 20 minutes. Me and my sister are fighting because my GPS on my phone isn't picking up where we're going. We've asked like 10 people where the Nintendo store is. Everybody's giving us the wrong directions, or we just didn't understand what they were saying and where they were telling us to go. We looped around Rockefeller literally in a big circle. Then we finally find Nintendo. We get in there. It's a madhouse in there, but we found a bunch of cute stuff for Logan. We got him some stuff for Christmas. We got him some presents for today. My sister brought each of the kids a gift, so they were excited about that. So they were excited about the gifts that my sister brought them. I got him a little stuffy Mario. She got him Yoshi stuffy. And then I got him 2 little ornaments for the tree. So he was pleased with that. He's very simple to please, but he was very excited about his stuffies. So I'm sure he'll be carrying them around all day. So yeah, that was that. We did some more shopping. And then my sister really wanted to go to Louis Vuitton, which we all did because I have purchased 2 Louis Vuittons in my life. One when I graduated nursing school, and then another when I went on a trip to Paris with my friends, like shortly out of college. And she now has purchased 2. One when she was way overseas in Europe, and then actually I think both of hers were when she was away overseas in Europe on 2 different trips. And she brought my mom one too. So we all have Louis, but my sister wanted another one. So finding Louis was a disaster. We couldn't find it. My sister had it at that point. It was like 3:00 in the afternoon. She was sick of people pushing and shoving you everywhere. She was so grumpy. She was like yelling at me and my mom because we're trying to find the Louis store. I'm trying to find us a ride. The guy in the pedal cab, another guy, not the guy who gave us a ride before, is like following me around trying to haggle me because he wants to give us a ride, but he wants like $90 to give me a ride to Louis Vuitton, which is like four blocks down. My mom was exhausted, so like walking 4 blocks for her was a lot. So I'm like, why don't we just try to get an Uber? So my sister's yelling at me that the Uber's not going to know where to pick us up and forget it. It's a waste of time. Why are we going to go? I'm not going to buy anything. And she's like all annoyed because everybody is like pushing and shoving each other on the streets of New York. She's not a city girl. So I took it into my own hands and I was like, we're going to ask this taxi if he can give us a ride. He was pulled over on the side of the road. So they're standing on the corner. I go up to the taxi and I said, hey, you want to give us a ride to Louis Vuitton? You got anybody in your car? And how much would it be? And he said, it'd probably be about $15, but maybe it might be more because traffic is so bad. He said, do yourself a favor and walk. It's 4 blocks down, but it's really short blocks and it won't be that far of a walk. So my mom's like, I can do it. Let's go. So my sister is yelling because she doesn't think my mom should be walking another 4 blocks to Louis Vuitton. She wants to just leave. It's already 3:00. She said there's going to be a line to get into Louis Vuitton, which I'm sure at that point we didn't know, but I knew that there was going to be. So I'm like, we're going. Let's go. Mom said she wants to walk, so we're going. Let's go. So I made her trail along. She was huffing and puffing the whole time. I was yelling at her to stop being grumpy. We get to Louis Vuitton. The new building they built is like a 5-story Louis Vuitton building with like just the Louis Vuitton logos. It's really beautiful, but I don't know why in my brain I thought the store was in that building. So I walk us across the street and realize there's a thing on the side of the building that says, see you at our store across the street on 57th Street. I'm like, oh, we have to cross the damn street again. So across the street we go again. We get to the Louis Vuitton store. She goes, I'm not waiting in this line. Look at this line. It's so long. The Louis Vuitton guy who's like outside, like trying to control the line, yells at me because I accidentally get in the wrong spot in the line and I cut people off. And I'm like, okay, all right, just tell me where to go. Sorry, didn't realize it. My sister's yelling in my ear that she just wants to leave because it's 3:00 and she's not waiting in this line. It's going to take forever. I'm yelling at her that we're going in the store. We just walked 4 blocks here. My mom's yelling that we're going in the store just to knock it off. My sister's like, I'm tired. Let's just go home. I'm not buying anything, so I don't know why we're coming here. So we go inside. She finds the bag that she saw online that she loves. It's literally, we walked it. First of all, the line moved so fast. We were in the store within 2 minutes. The bag is beautiful. We walk in and it's literally sitting on the counter. I'm like, that was meant to be. You have to buy this bag. So she's like, I don't know how much it is. So I call her boyfriend on the phone. I'm like, how much are you willing to donate to our bag? He like gives me some number and then hangs up on me. He's like couldn't be bothered with the Louis Vuitton store. So that was him. She's yelling. So I'm like, you're buying this bag. Like, just put your name in for a sales associate. So we walk around the whole store. We look at everything. So she finally decides that she wants to put her name in. So I go put her name in. I'm like, it's probably going to be a half-hour wait for the sales associate. She's like, I don't want to wait a half hour. We should just leave. Forget it. Never mind. And I'm like, we're waiting. We're already here. We walked here. We got here. The bag's pretty. You're buying it. We're not leaving. So there was a chair open at the counter. A guy was selling another couple a bag. So I go sit down because now my legs hurt. I'm tired. I'm carrying this huge American Girl bag around. My mom needs to sit down. So we go sit down at the counter. I turned to the guy and I was like, sorry, am I in your way over here? He was literally the sweetest person in the entire world. He said no. And then he was like, are you being helped? And I was like, no, why? You want to help me? And he said, yeah, I'll help you in a minute. So I'm like, ding dong. So here we go. You're going to buy your bag. So she ended up buying it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I told her that she could buy one for her sister if she wanted to because I found the Louis Vuitton store for her and I dragged her all the way there and I made her wait for a sales associate, but she wasn't having it. I then proceeded to call my husband and ask him if I could buy a Louis Vuitton bag, which was a hard no. So yeah, it's beautiful. Maybe someday I'll be able to buy myself another Louis again. So that was our trip to New York. Then we Ubered back to Grand Central Station. I got the Uber, so I can't find him at this point. We're on 57th Street. I don't know where he is. There's a million people. There's a million cars flying around. He calls me. I can't understand a word he's saying on the phone. He's talking so fast. He's speaking broken English. I just can't understand him. I don't know where he is. We can't find each other. So then we start texting through the Uber app. We finally find each other. He's hysterical. We get in the car. My sister's like having a full-blown conversation with this guy. Me and my mom can't even keep a straight face. He's like talking about how the police are so strict in New York City and you're not supposed to do U-turns in the road as he's doing an illegal U-turn in the road to get us back to Grand Central Station. We get to Grand Central Station. Our train is going to leave at, 5:30, I think. So we're waiting for our train to leave. My sister is yelling at us because we would like to go find the bathroom. And she said that we were going to miss our train. No, it's 5 o'clock, okay? She's yelling at us that we're going to miss our train and we can go to the bathroom on the train. We don't even know what track the train's on. We don't know where the track is. We need to just sit and wait. So we got scolded by the boss in the train station. We had to sit in our seat. And we had to wait until we were told that we could get up and go to the track and to the train. So we found our train. We got on. We got settled. We had a hysterical train ride home. I don't know. I don't even know what we talked about. We were just laughing the whole train ride home. We had bags everywhere. There was people who were trying to sit next to us and we had nowhere to put our bags because we had these huge American Girl bags. My sister had the huge Louis Vuitton bag. So that was funny. That was it. We get home. At this point, I'm starving. We haven't eaten anything in a while. I keep asking my sister what she wants to eat. And finally, I made the decision. I'm like, we're getting a Happy Meal on the way home. Let's just get McDonald's. Let's just go all out today and eat some fast food. So my mom's laughing at me because the whole train ride home, I'm like, I can't wait for my Happy Meal. I'm so hungry. So we get in the car and my mom goes, it's late, girls. You really don't need the Happy Meal. Just go home and eat a little something at home and you'll be fine till tomorrow morning. So the whole ride home, she keeps telling us we don't need McDonald's. We're starving. She's like, whatever. So we get off the exit and I'm like, there's a McDonald's right here. I'm stopping and getting something to eat. I'm hungry. And my sister said, I'm hungry too. So I pull in. So I'm going to order for me and my sister. And she goes, I'll have something to eat too. And I said the lady who was yelling at us the entire train ride and the entire ride home that we didn't need something to eat. She devoured her meal in 2 minutes, as we all did. And I did too. And then I ate some of my mom's fries on top of mine. But I can't. The ride home was hysterical. My sister was yelling at me. with which lane to get in because, you know, in Connecticut, the lanes split on both sides of the highway. And she went to college in Connecticut, so she does know the highways really well over there. But she's yelling at me what lane to get into. It's dark and and we need to get home, and she's tired. So that was it. We got home. I went to bed. They went home. I woke up at 5 a.m. with the kids. My parents and my sister probably were nicely sleeping in. But yeah, I'm tired today. And that's that. That was our New York experience. It was hysterical. That was our play by Pele. I'll post pictures and videos and stuff. So yeah, I am going to go take care of some stuff around the house right now before we take the kids to go see Santa while the babies are napping. Eric's grocery shopping with the kids. I sent him grocery shopping this morning because I really didn't feel like going out. So kudos to him for going grocery shopping. And yeah, that's it. All right, I will post pictures of the kids with Santa. It will be fun, and we will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 9. Bye, guys. Happy holidays. Happy Adventing. Remember, do something for yourself, give something to yourself, and give something for others. Socks for Sam, like I said last week, is a great place to start giving. Either knit a pair of socks for Sam, send them to him, donate something to Socks for Sam, or just tag him on your Instagram post and show him your socks. It will make his day. Try to give somebody in need this holiday season. But happy holidays, and we will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 9.